Keen. Seems you're having a good dream if I devour even your soul like this. There will no longer be anyone who threatened this sect. For your young age your skills were quite outstanding. But that is all farewell Yan Budhei. Meanwhile forest entrance. Flame Comics. Something is strange for Battlefield. Isn't the forest too quiet? Surely nothing has happened to the hanging families, young master and young lady. Please may they both be safe. On them, the battlefield is right ahead. Right, we must be on guard now Lola. Since battle could break out any time. Flame Comics, everyone be care. Everyone stop. What the world? These corpses, what are they? Surely could the two hanging family siblings have defeated all these enemies? On them traces of the battle continue here. Let us hurry and go. Flame Comics. Over there some presents. Eat. Young Master. Young Master ranging. Flame Comics. Nylon, thank goodness are safe. Goodness the window. Will quickly assist your circulation of Kai and breath. Wait. Young lady hanging. Where's young lady? Surely she did not meet with misfortune. Flame Comics. Young Master ranging. Not bad all. To be poisoned this lady's venom and still be like this, all five senses must be chaos indeed. Aren't the chaos sect strongest? But even if it is so, what meaning does it have? Before this Lee Martha are but mere lump of flesh and bloodily. Damn it. Because of the poisoned senses or dysphoria. First I must widen the distance. Flame Comics come and focus on detoxification even for a moment. Keen. All your thoughts. But with that dull sluggish body will be able to do nothing. The amusement ends here. Farewell. Just sex strongest. I going to die like the smoke. 8 Flame Comics. Ho, who dares to intrude upon this? How? When I return to the sect I must rediscipline the underlings from the ground up. So manage to stay alive. Sword kinda gonna break. Good graina, I thought you'd be playing back with the back. Is the Korean king of hell Hefuhoxi cargo? Seems that some lingering attachments to this world to not die. I was the very gates of hell, but Yama told me to finish game with you, so he sent me back to this world. Flame Comics. Even after long time still spout nonsense. More importantly, what on earth is the thing? It does not seem to be the Manhwa goddess I once fought. It is Lee Martha indeed, but you know about the 10-headed demon soldiers? Yes, on way here I encountered dark spectral sect scum who used superpowers to become monsters. Then this will be quick to explain. Of the 10-headed demon soldiers, and the 100-headed demonic kings of the sect. Using the dark spectral sect's superpowers. Wield strength that surpasses their original martial arts. The 10-headed demon soldiers revive after death into the mindless forms of monsters. But the case of the 100-headed demonic kings, separate from death, they seem to retain their entire selves, possessing strength incomparable to before. Indeed, one could say they have transcended humanity. Transcended humanity. Lily Flame Comics, that phrase I rather like it. Yes, through superpowers this lady has last become close to infinite godded cook. Mortal humans who live finite lives, how could they dare oppose fact? Met infinite goddess unless it's done best kite. Experience those who talk too much never live long lives. I agree, even if words drag on, won't we only rust together? Rather than 1,000 words. One duel is the true way. What the with just single swing he swept away all poisonous or it is ill. How this makes fighting a bit easier. Up Flame Comics, the duel with you begins now. Lee Martha with you. There is great price too. Ipeda. With the Sword King joining in this is little bothersome. But Flame Comic style. Did think that with merely that level of joint attacks could defeat me. Broken thing like is not even the slightest threat. Don't get way and get lost. Do not let down your guard, shattering heavens. Are not of such affection as to care for the leader of the chaos sect, are you? I'm a Comexcum did not cut down without mercy regardless of reason, if one had different idea of justice. Must have already forgotten the raid on the hanging family with Moonlight Sage since that day, only waiting for the day of revenge upon you. I swore that with the very hand I would end this ill fate. Revenge, how dare utter the word revenge before. Since that day, not even for a single moment have forgotten revenge toward you. Yeah, not only does it look bizarre, it's not easy to deal with either, yeah. He Sword King, don't lend me that sword on your back, it looks pretty useful. I was already planning to do so. It should suit well, striking heavens. Its appearance is fine, but whether it suits me or not won't I only know once I have. Flame Comics, what is this extraordinary yo? That is the sword passed down style and through generations too. It is the three Dharma swords of Bodhidharma. After the battle with the 100-headed demonic kings one day while hiding Dang Mountain cultivating alone, whether chance or fate, 3 immortals came seeking me. They said the past war with dark spectral sect I was praised as hero alongside the moon-slashing swordsman Yeon Murim. And they judged that I was the one to save the martial world from crisis. If immortals directly interfere, the martial order of the world collapses me, so they said, and handed me 4 swords of Bodhidharma containing immortal arts. 2 of which are the 3 Dharma sword and the sword of the pure wind and bright moon now held in I. As for what caused these Bodhidharma flame comics deal fatal wounds to the dark spectral sect based stars, I do not know. What is certain is if one properly wield that sword, martial arts which had not properly taken effect will strike through the tricks of those monster-like dark spectral sect based stars. Now that is welcoming thing to hear tell. If so, then don't I. Well, without restraint. Mount would goddessly Martha for disappointing so far, I sorry indeed. Now I shall show you a power of the one called strongest of the chaos sector. How do think just one sword change anything? If wish for death badly, shall send to hell together with hanging bell. Layman Bio, how dare mere mortal me inflict wound upon this lady? Now enough. Know your station and disappear still. Jetting so agitated from single cut won't do, 100-headed demonic king of this world seeming fearful after seeing the Dharma treasure. And 1 corrections and not mortal. The tiger of the mountains. As always, for fellow who doesn't listen, cool the fist always works best. For once your words are true flame comic soil. When today this place. With this I shall cut hold your arrogance and life together, blame your own foolishness of choosing to become monster instead of human. King, your energy is overflowing, indeed your martial arts are tremendous, even without me I'll debulize ya, flatter me thanks to you. It was easier, y'all. That being so, that fellow's poison is stronger than thought, circulate energy will you find alone. To see even the chief of the bandit union suffering this much. Surely live long enough, and you'll see all manner of things, Clotha Flame Comics chief, or whatever they're in match before age. Anyhow, do not worry and leave the aftermath to me. Layman Bio. I myself shall face one, get your neck ready quietly and wait. Do. Lima Comics come see now, it seems your end is also sight. Whether it's the end or the beginning, one will only know tryingly. Bao Hughes. What moment telekinetic spirit swoop, Joel. Don't know how much I've regretted not properly ending years ago Flame Comics. But today is the last day I regret it. This is the end, Martha. Now last repent for your sins, the underworld. Like manga yo. Memories of that day are very faint all. But among them are scenes I remember vividly. Elwood. Please spare me, was wrong, please show me mercy. Someone begged me to spare them desperately for the first time. Life kaku. Akin to the dead are pitiful, but shouldn't the line continue to one half? Joining hands, Flamicomixcum with the dark spectral sect was mistake. Show mercy just this once, will never do thing again. The mistakes say betraying the martial world, joining hands with the dark spectral sect, and sacrificing the innocent. To call that mistake such courage is truly remarkable. Well, seeing shamelessly beg me for mercy. It seems clear that others' safety was never of much importance to you like Manga. You, whatever excuse make choice will not change. To dancing breaks seek mercy and forgiveness from your fellow disciples lying dead over there. What like is it mercy from the dead? There were people who all have lied long anyway, they were all too weak, and had they stepped into the martial world they would die meaningless deaths. Flame comics to those who polio die ick. Someday what sin is it to grant them quicker rest? This is no longer worth listening to. Repay the sin of treating human lives lightly with turn on out. Like Manga, you don't want to. Lila too said don't want to. I know nothing. Don't dare call me sinners please. Flame comics I will not take your life one strike like Manga you as your breath fades. Suffer and die pain as apologize to the lives you've extinguished Kidya. Like this out and to die such emptiness without achieving anything. All I can't die yet. I don't remember anything afterward. When I opened eyes I was inside the dark spectral Gets Hall. Flame comics from what I heard from the moonlight saying the sect leader. We allowed I live on when like Mangeo since and without pause I have lived only awaiting the day I kill you Sword King. To return the exact fear and helplessness I felt that day. Is this bastard still alive looking down upon me? Is it that are still at standing above headpin? Sword Kingpin. Son of Flame comics. Few I said there is much debt to be repaid. Flame and Bea. Flame comics. Act such petty act. All hanging by Ock. Me Martha is escaping. She's held to. Yeah madame it'll deal this makes no sense. I almost caught him. I would've taken the tiger bastard's heady like Manga yo. But again the Sword King interfered and ruined all of two idea. Hence. Even after transcendent awakening, and fighting with full strength I do on earth can't I defeat Gakeo. That bastard. At first I need to scrape together the remaining forces the hit of. After that I'll have no choice, but to cooperate with Ram Jader to deal with them shoot. Old Black Shadow Squad prepare for battle immediately. Two of the 10 greatest masters are advancing toward the Hidyat Eye. Flame comics too. Could something have also happened to Hidyat? Lame and Bea things are too tangled. The worst case I'll have no choice, but a Tao. Will the 10-headed demon soldiers to force posterization. If the Sword King and Shattering Heaven's demon lord just be held back for Ilpo or Igab shites, they'll have enough time to escape to the main sect. Flame comics. How and who might this be? I just arrived the Yanks Riveroo but I didn't expect prey to crawl to me on its own. Was your reunion with the Sword King enjoyable? Mountwood Goddess mysterious refined scholar huge Sunwon aliens of justice leader Jane Ranch. To 10 greatest masters the virtuous Emperor Jane made. Layman Bayo well judging your expression I don't even need to ask seems entered Bill bastards don't dare think you'll walk free after burning down Sex Hall likable too. Oh they'll be too scared to even sleep night. Is that what thought I'd say? Emperor please maintain your dignities. That should stop reasonable lying. Did think we would just sit idly watching throw the martial world into such chaos? No. Dark spectral set here this flame comics. Predecessors failed to sever it like Mangeo. But as today, martial world shall put end here and now to the long grudge with the dark spectral sect. And ensure never again set foot the martial world. Would do well to prepare yourselves for the complete annihilation of your sect. As it come to, all I wanted was to take revenge on the Sword King. Will abandon life. Sweet King and all beside him. Will in I all her bay. While Lee Martha was coin bursar, the Yanks River Hidyat and during the combined attack of the 10 greatest master. The nearby forest. Yo master ranginger. These hold on little longer. Flame comic cell. Mustn't lose consciousness. The wound is too deep. And it's difficulty heal with just the key breathing control technique. Yo. I'll go find doctor right away please, just little more strength. I know it's hard to answer because of the stab solid of this lady hanging really safe Digo. It's been while since we joined you. But she's still not sight yen is safe to zoo. Just when we thought it was truly the infother came. What? Why, the Sword King is alive. Why, yes. He appeared like lightning and took care of the 10-headed demon soldier that had turned into monster instant. It didn't matter how he was alive, or what he knew that brought him here. Yes. Realized it was true only after he held me his arms. That father was give. That's real relief, young master. I'm genuinely glad. Yes, Flame Comics and Lena, unlike me, who was total wreck, she still had strength left. After a short rest, she said she would help father and followed him. She must met with him now. Probably no need to worry. Memento 1. Phew, I thought I was going to die for sure against the Heaven Earth Supreme. Save goofing Hidia. Thank you, Akon. What is this? But it's because of that we are who we are today. Didn't solve everything with the Ingale Feline Lord and the Heaven Earth Supreme. Everyone is grateful for you, and we always depend on you, but what is the small and weak state you're now? I treated like brother because your martial arts were decent cook. But like this aren't just useless Hunnam. What did just? Flame Comics, if I'd known we're this foolish, I never would have brought into the Hidiot war. Abandoned your family for being half-wit, and the brothers couldn't possibly like someone who can't even win fight. Your worth was only in bait. It seems you're the half-wit. Here, Ava. It. If we're going to pretend to be Hunnam, would have tried harder too. Brothers are not the kind of people who would say such things to me. Tunic Vein Eliza. And at thought I learned that everything here is illusion. Shelley Gates. Truly it was nasty technique before, but it doesn't even compare to this. How dare you play with precious brothers? Do really think you'll away with this lapidity? I thought I was almost there. It seems to don't break so easily, but nothing changes. Flame Comics cook. No, it'll just take little more time to utterly crush you, damn it. But this against I rose to the position of 100-headed demonic king with this single technique. No matter how strong opponent, I never lose one-on-one combat line. This place do nothing but be dominated me and and over your mind. Your body will just be matter of time. Nonsense to think to be dominated me or bastard like you. You're just dead talking. La Bako Farok. You've now, no matter how much struggle, the outcome will change. Don't make me laugh. Who said was going to give up? Thanks to you remembered that there are people have to protect. Absolutely cannot give up. Because reason for fighting still exists this world. If for brothers, for the people precious to me, I will surely defeat you. Wrong take. At that light could it follow? What is this? The darkness that bound me is gone. Flame Comics, could it be the power of this necklace? Astar, how mere bestar like resonate with the 8-bead belly. Four or more 100-headed demonic kings of the sack must gather to barely draw out the power of that divine artifact. I don't know what this is, but Yeon Noon herself gave it to me, saying it might be something I need. Perhaps this is the key to defeating him. Even it changes nothing. As long as incantation isn't broken from the outside, there ain't no was. For your soul to escape this place will never let that happen. Have I failed to completely take over his mind, but the outcome is already decided. Flame Comics, his body will soon turn to dust and scatter into pieces. This is the end. Yeon Jubal. That is can't be. The barrier is cracking. Thou up barrier should be strong, that unless it's person with the skill of 10. Redice Master, they couldn't even scratch it down. Who is could it be? That Lee Martha has already been defeated, the shattering heavens demon lord. Shit, I was close to finishing off Yen, but damn it. But noontime. But snap out of it. But Yena Ka Cell. Can't collapse here. We and I Flame Comics we meet of. Insolent wench, don't know what cheap tricks used to get here. But I value your life. Get away from him right now. That bastard, he's prey. I don't care about life, as long as I protect. But thank you Noon. Thanks to breaking his technique, I was able to come to senses. I'll take care of that bastard. Wait, little Flame Comics. Yeah. No way. Lightning strike. He broke it with his bare hands. Wiccan technique is powerful that even the sect leader acknowledged it. How did he break it? Yeon Jeokha. A strength of 100-headed demonic king. Alright, he'll admit it. Axe. Made me have that shitty thought of I might actually die twice already. But I don't feel like I could ever lose to now. For some reason I'm overflowing with power. What is this energy Izzo? Could he be controlling the power of the 8-beat bell without any sacrifices or incantations? I can't accept this. To think mere human would dare to oppose me. I know face with everything have. No marker what you do. But you're mish for me, and who has accumulated powerful Bengali won't be able to handle the end of this fifthly flame comics. Geez, you're so loud to think this one with mouth you. Well, this does look little dangerous. Infinite pain hell. You win Pilavi on more gauchness. Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened, unlike any before gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, orca and endless war through it march armies bred for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard man and forge the legendary weapon out of their cores, tame the beasts and evolve them, play the game demonic skins war, and discover the world of Vera. Because do keep working on mantras even though it's hard. Please, if like work, consider donating here. Demonic scans. Rally. No way. Rally. Heavenly Inquisition Sword translator, staff proofreader, staff editor and staff drawer, staff typesetter, staff quality checker, slayer. We're recruiting paid Discord. Help us with donations. Demonic scans. Fergo. I'm Mayuyakinainan. Me transcendent. Ain't die from something like. Who knows would really die. Struggling is useless. Now disappear from this world. Not like this can't die so meaninglessly. I hear you. And you and I are okay. I'm sorry it was first time using this martial art, so couldn't control the power or hurt anywhere. I'm fine. Kill. Protected me, John. That is. It's probably the soul of the big demon lord. Back then, when we defeated the 12 demon soldiers. Things like that also rose into the Ajana. Okay. Poke, yes, I'm fine, just used too many martial arts once, so I'm tired. So it really was Yudongben's heavenly escape sword looks. If rest little should be fine. Is this happening? Moment go the jangling water post. Astards think you'll get away with doing something like this. One right here and now. I'll wipe all out without leaving single drop of blood. Final act of desperation. Hud as expected, the big demon lord's power is no joke. But that too ends today. Repair yourself, I'm alpha mutant. The scans. Kindly kami all of you, even thousand of couldn't put scratch on me took. I'm alpha. This ends your cursed fate with him. Now go to hell and atone for your sins. God in it. Is that the soul of the baked demon lord? Yeah. Or is it the souls of the monks sacrificed the baked demon lord? Yeah. Whatever it is, hope the victims of this battle may finally rest peace. What is that? Is the suddenly that direction? That's where Yan and John are, isn't it, Paul? Could something have happened to the two of them? Not that can't be the one spoken of, only legends. How the heavenly escape, sort of. Gosh. Hey, Sword King, what we just saw, was that really what think it was? Did some ETFOW happened? I'm not completely sure, but think that really is the heavenly piercing sword, Inspector Key. Don't know what's going on, but let's all head over together. Yeah, let's move right. Is this happening? Into the 8 curses pendant, the souls are being sucked into it. I've never seen anything like this live. Never heard of the 8 curses pendant gathering souls. I'm not entirely sure. Yet, but think the reason was able to use the heavenly piercing sword was thanks to this pendant gave me sister escaping from that spell. And being able to fight the baked demon general was all because we're sight. Thank you sister, you've always protected me without fail. Sister. Promise. The past, the present. For the rest of life. I'll protect you John vastly. Promise too. For the rest of life. I'll be with you sister. Yeah. Why young la full blue man Lady Rye would be heartbroken if she saw this huh? So thee isn't that way too soon. Permission if the kids are love let them with the way just to be clear do know Chief Inspector will still be member of the unorthodox sect even if he marries your daughter on a right even forest of the always part. I will see whether he becomes son-in-law. I'm not ready to let go of Yeon just yet. Well, there's no parent who beat the happiness of their child. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened unlike any before gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, orca and endless war through it march armies bred for conquest their eyes fixed on green lands if this gate is not sealed Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard men and forge the legendary weapon out of their course tame the beasts and evolve them play the game demonic skins or and discover the world of Vera. Because do keep working on mantras even though it's hard please if like work consider donating here demonic skins or. The battle of the riverbank the Yanks has finally come to end. Two of the Fed demon generals were completely annihilated marking the first officially recorded defeat of the cult of fame since its emergence. This was the first case pure in history of the righteous and demonic factions joining it was tangible success so. And this victory marked the beginning of the state. Final war against the cult of camera war that would determine fate itself. Echo. Heavenly Inquisition Sword Translator Staff Proofreader Staff Editor Ed Staff Drawer Staff Typesetter Staff Quality Checker Slayer We are recruiting paid Discord bandana help us with donations demonic scans or Jivambe hey I wanted to ask something. What is it? The others seem mostly fine. But what's old Master Shim's condition right now will he recover? Like Mangavyo is seen sir. The Alliance of Justice didn't suffer any major injuries. However old Master Shim's case ends due to the prolonged battle even before the Green Forest forces arrived, and the excessive use of martial arts his condition is critical. Honestly we can't say for sure whether he'll live. We only hope for miracle. Eat everyone else unharmed. Father. Things hectic son. Earlier that we didn't get to greet properly, but see you're both safe. After the naming clans attacked the cult of fame had to focus on recovery Mount Sudan, and it weighed on me that couldn't contact right away you've grown so much and are now contributing to Pira. Is father truly proud of both Lehman be the kind of thing? That's not what matters all father. Just the fact that you're alive law. I'm truly grateful. Chida Yana. Well, what joyful occasion this is mean their father came back from what they thought was the afterlife. No wonder the kids are so happy. Limendi anyway. Chief Inspector do a moment. There are people waiting for outside. Mortal. He did hear the news apparently 2 baked demon generals were killed. What? Is that true the baked demon generals were actually slain? I'm telling you it's real have ever lied to you. This is without doubt once in a lifetime event Purim history surely new wind is sweeping across the martial world. And to think the person who took down one of them solo was apparently some young warrior from the Green Forest. What Yeon took down baked demon general of the cult of fame himself well the more hear the harder it. Let me think. Now that think about it few years back remember hearing of someone nicknamed the Blade Bandits or something like that bit hazy memory. Strangely enough righteous faction member specifically the son of War Dragon Chief, who defeated the Moonlight Hermit joined the Green Forest and it caused quite stir. She looked just like the Crescent Moon swordsman with hair as red as the river ladies. Yeon Jeokha. Ain't that was the name. Yeon Jeokha. All the hero of the martial world defeat the baked demon lord all herself with that tiny. What kind of situation is this glass oak? Yeon Jeokha. It hasn't even been few hours since the battle with Yeon ended run, yet your name is already echoing through the martial world like heroic ballad. That big demon lord who took 5 top martial masters just to bring down like Mingale you all managed to subjugate alone. When first received the letter, honestly found it hard to believe. To place child the front, thought Tachian demon lord had lost his mind. But the moment saw you realized how short-sighted in had been. Sincerely apologize for underestimating due to lack of insight. Are not only someone who has shattered the shadowy fears of martial history, but also the new master of the heavenly piercing sword, opening new chapter of history. Gav. From now on your steps will be the history of Purim. They will be the bright light that illuminates the path ahead for the world. Like Menbei as the 9 heavens sword of Rong Menor and the chief patrol officer of the Grand Green Forest, may ask to lead the front lines of this war. Yes, gone. This era of chaos for the righteous and unrighteous factions, to truly cooperate we need someone who serve as firm center of gravity. Therefore, as the son of the Crescent Moon swordsman, and as the Green Forest's chief patrol officer, are the best person to break through the situation. So for the greater good and for all of us, one take on this heavy responsibility. I'll pass no matter how think about it, is just sounds like hassle. Me vanguard first, I've heard of it, only joined the fight the first place, because Uncle Tachian begged me to Ellis. Keenan that disappointing talk now. Voicey. They said young Dest made name for himself the martial world, so dropped the field, worked so hard to cultivate and rushed over here. And now you're backing out just as we arrived like men biggies. Now I'm too upset to sleep. Big brass. How'd it get here? What the do only see the guys and not this beauty over here. Seek Rias. Are here. If the leader Norm going to war, how the hair daughter sit it out anyway. The Yen John, who fear nothing, suddenly backing out. Mudo we tell scared. To think mastered the heavenly blade scripture, that no one else ever could. Indeed, young Lord Yen truly is the hope of the martial world. Wait, even Mr. Chene Merchant is here. Like man the everyone. As he how did even know to come here? How else the demonic general personally send us message you're joining the war. Jeokha, no way, we big bras are sitting on the sidelines. Since it's come to this, let's wipe them all out one got. Sean, do you remember when first came to Bong Stronghold at it? Back then we're all shriveled and afraid and asked you did want to be someone who takes or someone who gets taken from. And answered me proudly. Said don't want to lose anything never against like manga yo, and if you have to choose I'd rather be the one who takes. But now you're no longer someone who takes or is taken from, you've become someone who gives others courage and hope. So now go beyond the Bong Stronghold and into the entire martial world and become the hero this age of chaos needs. Life spends just like the day became king of Bong Mountain. Like manga. Ike manga. Don't really know about this hero stuff, but with so many beloved people pushing me forward, running away would be pretty rude, wouldn't it? Amalgam, alright then, what the hell, let's do it. Until we wipe out every last face star from the demonic cult, will lead the charge this war. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened unlike any before, gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, orca and endless war through it march armies spread for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard men and forge the legendary weapon out of their course, tame the beasts and evolve them, play the game demonic skins or and discover the world of Vera. Because do keep working on mantras even though it's hard, please, if like work consider donating here demonic skins or Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Translator, staff, proofreader, staff, editor, id, staff, drawer, staff, typesetter, staff, quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting paid beaks and can help us with donations, demonic scans, orgy finjan engineerda. Isra Etrop. The Alliance of the Orthodox and Unorthodox sects has killed 2 of the baked demon generals of the Yondu's cult. So the flames of Kar have erupted the martial world. Barely 7 after suppressing the demon generals Imperia and Hun Hajo, Pike Fight Han. West Psycho-Demonic Alliance officially announced the Grand War against Yeon. This was great news for the people who had suffered the hands of the Yongus cult, and it drew fervent attention from the entire martial world. The news soon reached the ears of the Yongus cult, and they quickly reinforced defenses each stronghold but the returned Sword Kingdom on book. The still active 10 Great Masters of the world, the united Orthodox and unorthodox factions Königstove, the newly rising star of the Jiangsu, were all no match against Yeon Jeokha and fell helplessly. The greatest golden ace the martial world had ever seen. Of witnessing such sight, the allied army morale shred as if it could pierce the heavens. Their flats became legends spreading through the martial world. Yeon Yeon Jeokha, especially Yeon Jeokha, who defeated Fed Demon General Sala. His stature grew even more, and each day more people cheered his name as up. Because of that, factors from all over gathered like clouds to join his cause. Lola, and the size of the allied army grew in a day. Pressured this, the Yongus cult shut down all its branches, and concentrated all forces their main base, the so-called Valley of Death, and began preparing for final battle against the allied forces in K. Charge. The enemy is nothing but disorganized rabble. Don't be afraid to stand and fight. We outnumber them. Push them back with your lives on the line. I do bong, the sword master of the 10 Great Masters, plain. It's quieter than expected since all the sects have gathered. Expected even larger battle. What is the Yongus cult skimming? These reckless fools, they've walked right into trap. Know this today, this place will be your grave. Mom. Everyone stay calm and respond accordingly. Reform the formation as planned and stand against them. Meanwhile, uptight Orthodox prick sponge who loved tucked Hain tearing like this have crawled here without fear. This is too good. You're literally rabbits walking into the tiger's den. As expected of blockhead fools, you forgot already that we're the united forces of Orthodox and unorthodox sects. On this side too we've got terrain warfare specialists. Us cans. Not bad. This is the perfect terrain for the Green Forest to shine the final battle of it. If the Green Forest performs well this battle of martial history, just think how much reputation will rise. The way his chief patrol officer so quite seared speculates, perhaps don't underestimate them. It's suspiciously. Something's coming. Is it? Feel it, powerful one approaching fast from deeper insider. The Demon General get. Everyone halt. What is tunics? Insect-like pests have swarmed all over someone else's front yard. You're such mass. So you finally shown yourself, oh Beta Lord. The skirmish was a bit boring. Now it finally globe. Feels like it's actually starting. That guy. It'd be the Beta Lord. Oh, judging your stance, you're one of the 10 Grandmasters of the world. Give wanted to test if you're really as strong as the rumors say. This is perfect cans. Don't even understand the true strength of Grandmaster. You've wasted your life as martial artist. Thought it was just flattery. So the 10 Grandmasters really are different. Your pathetic martial arts empowered strange forces. They're not even threat to me. We've barely exchanged single blow. Aren't jumping to conclusions. Skis. True power. Haven't even shown it properly yet. Blindly lashing out isn't true skills. Sloppy, absolutely sloppy. Damn it, Bastard. Heard those with special powers tend to change into something grotesque when their life's endangered. If you don't want to die, you better hurry and transform. Gun. Either come me with everything you've got for bring more of your Beta Lords. Because you're not even worth the dirt on boots. As expected, it's the sword sovereign Yeon Jeokha of the 10 Grand Masters. Even the Beta Lords of Yeon are helpless before him. Damn it, is it really over like this? Not yet. The Beta Lord wouldn't fall so easily. You still not understand that the outcome of this battle is already decided. Stop resisting and surrender to the tide of fate. Sure know how to spit nonsense with conviction. Don't lose focus. Everyone fate. Now that all forces are gathered here, we will win this war no matter what. Still foolishly believe you'll win, then open your eyes and see. The masters of the 9 great sects and 5 noble families, even the demonic factions Norm and the monks of a jail. All with one purpose, to utterly destroy you, its roots. Enraged your evil deeds, the desperate will of thousands upon thousands of martial artists has united and created the greatest alliance martial history. All of us gathered here on this day, we will judge your karma and make pay for your sins. Damn it, just how many of them have swarmed. Everyone, don't panic, this tearing renders numbers meaningless anyway. No matter how many heads they've got, as long as we don't lose the valley of death, their alliance, or whatever, will all be tests. To charge this emotionally just from petty provocation. Looks like you've grown old for nothing. If that's the level of the baked demon army, then the outcome of this. Played a long bit with your little game all. And you're getting all excited without knowing your place. But then let's see blonde. It blocked this too. Loom, no one who's taken this and lived to tell the talent, even one. Amma too. I'll admit your skill isn't bad. That was one of finest techniques. To think someone capable of blocking it actually exists today's Purim. Whether past or present, still resort to tricks to mock your opponents. Do wretches of the famous cult truly know nothing of courtesy or righteousness? Life or death battle, who has time for such things? Justice and evil lyrics. Rather than those outdated ideals, the words of the strong are law and power this world. More importantly, haven't even begun to be cunning yet. Look. So take good look while can. For the sake of true victory, one must seize any means necessary. For that is the true law of this world, ruled survival of the fittest rooms. Say no flare, what are these guys plotting? The outer and upper parts of the valley are completely occupied. Allied forces and ambush shouldn't be possible. And what exactly is that? Say no flare for. Senior brother, what kind of signal is that? We weren't told advance that there'd be any signal like that. What? Senior brother would do this? Honey, still see me as your senior brother? Yes. For Graham. That is. What? Flower vomits. Brother back. Do I still look like your brother? Oik flame comics for Keiki. How despicable did plant spies from the dark spectral sect among the martial Lycambate aren't foolish for believing it's so easily getting all high and mighty with your alliance and whatnot. Keep. You really think everything would go your way? This is chance now, their disarray. Slay all of Tell. Jeokha. Flame comics Yuki. Like Menbio, don't panic, quickly eliminate the traitors and reform the ranks. Damn it, we should be pooling strength. But instead we've lost trust each other. This is dangerous as is. What is this boasted so grandly about alliance? But you're not much after all, are you? I'll finish off single blow income flame comics. I endless blue like manga yo story. Face moon. Then. Oh, that person is definitely from the Hanging Clan blow. It's bit early Flena comic scum, but it wouldn't hurt to stretch. Heal fearful. Like Menbio, who I worried about nothing. Don't panic, it's just their last act of desperation. The 10 greatest masters are behind you. Trust us in advance, the 10 greatest masters are Iser. With is everyone charge. This is chance to wipe them out all once. Don't be afraid and move forward, law. I guess it won't be easy after all, flame comics. Because, like Menbio, well, it's all as expected. Thought. The real fun starts now. What the? Head. No. Please, this can't be. Anarchic flame comics, what, like main ghetto? I can't believe. Tuapchi. Flame comics. Yes, Ella, this makes it a little more interesting. Means odd, very. Like manga you 3 days act. This is quite something, each one of them has profound internal energy. I never thought I'd see such masters one place. and not even martial arts tournament. Doesn't that just show how serious everyone is about defeating the dark spectral sect? Let's root them out of the martial world once and for all this time. I'm going to the late train for a moment. Could hold position, go ahead. Flame comics to go. Like main Gale, what's the matter? The operation is proceeding smoothly. We've already planted considerable number of dark spectral sect spies among the participants. Oh, I know you're doing well, so don't be so worried. You've just come to deliver the supplies granted the 100-headed demonic king to those who will play crucial role the final battle. Why? Is that so? It's a secret elixir from the dark spectral sect that instantly increases internal energy. He said it would be of considerable help if consume it. There exists such elixir. This is deeply appreciated. Is it really okay for me to take this? Of course. You're the one who will do great things in battle. That case I won't refuse. Ox. Flame comic scum. Like main Jeokha, head. Solo, it is the elixir I took. Who? Not she. I knew they were despicable base stars of Flame Comics, but being so wicked to use their own subordinates as pawns. Like Mango Ludan, that the 10-headed demon soldier has turned into monster. Everyone calm down, dwarf. Is there no other way? I should join the battle after all. Nah. Flame Comics, come. I've job to do. Like him and Bio. Flame Comics K. Well, handle the monsters. The rear, the right is Heaven Sword Master, the front led. Yes, sir. Like main that you keep. This should drain some of the strength from the 10 greatest masters. Then I too shall start the second round up. How's this? Isn't it a little more interesting than before? Astar, do think such clumsy trick will Flame Comics well? I think it's working quite well for clumsy trick. It seems it will take some time for the reinforcements to get here. Yek, I wonder if the righteous Heaven Sword Master will be alright. Certainly the reinforcement, including the 10 greatest masters, will clean the situation from the rear and then come. If this continues like this, it will inevitably take time. The frontline troops will suffer more casualties fighting the monsters. It looks like you're doing a bit too much thinking, Flame Comics. It would be shame if just ignore me because had slight advantage earlier. Man, be a damn. Well, was all your boastful pride and confidence just bluff? Look the state of all now. The dark spectral sect only sent 100-headed demonic king me, but your allied forces, despite having several of the 10 greatest masters the field, can't even break through the single valley. Hunks like can't beat us even if swarm us. Kendo. How I've never heard of young woman among the 10 greatest masters. They said that Yan but a punk was red hair. Box Flame Comics. Who the hell is this bitch? The daughter of the Hanging Clan, as I've heard the nickname. Lovely mind readers, but to think her skill is this outstanding. Chance is that Flame Comics. Like men Ko Flame Comics come the legendary artifact of the immortals real. The evil repelling sword. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened unlike any before. Gate to Grantham. Brutal world ruled goblins, orca and endless war through March armies spread for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard man and forge the legendary weapon out of their cores, tame the beasts and evolve them, play the game demonic scans or and discover the world of Vera. Because do keep working on mantras even though it's hard. Please, if like work, consider donating here. Demonic skin sword. Truly she's amazing to land. What do you think of daughter's martial arts? There's nothing more to say. Even if called her the greatest talent the history of the naming family, it wouldn't be. Wondered you the Sword King gave the book sword to your daughter instead of your son, so this was the reason. Heavenly Inquisition Sword translator, staff proofreader, staff editor, staff drawer, staff typist, setter, staff quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting paid Discord beaks and can help us with donations. Demonic scans for Goik Heini Engine Atana. No matter how much cherish Yan, no wouldn't hand over divine treasure without good reason. Well, Maybe it's also because I'm getting on years and the sword's spiritual energy was becoming a bit too much to bear. Now he once called the Sword King and hero of trouble mess scene looks so feeble with age feels a bit odd. Means the time has come just as we inherited the title of the 10 Grand Masters of the previous generation. It's time to pass the name on to the next generation. Honey, aren't folk using too much on Cheap's training need to pay attention to Yeon too? Well, training disciples is important, but take care of Yeon first. Sorry, I do want to take care of Yeon. Just don't know what girls her age like. And raising the next generation is important too. Is that really something to say right now? Of down naively daughter concedes. Uve. Meeks, I've been too neglectful as father was wrong. Promise to pay attention from now on. Don't just say I to see Yeon right now. But today's disciple training. Want to go hungry today? Okay. The next day off, tried everything could yesterday. But still couldn't figure out what Yeon is interested in, and this is the only option left. It's gotten freezing, hasn't it? Yeon, since you're the daughter of martial family, it's good for to at least learn the basics of the naming family's martial arts sums. Mental stability, physical conditioning, the basics aren't too complicated, and they're fun to write. Like this. Sheesh, really Arlissy father naming by Yeon's never shown interest swordsmanship, so there's no way she'd like this. What the? Least do this much how saw teaching it to big brother. Yeon had incredible talent for swordsmanship, even far beyond myself. The greatest talent naming family history. It'd be lame to didn't want to train her. But even as time passed, still showed no interest martial arts, none. Just as interest remained indifferent to everything. So never forced to think. Part of me was worried. I accepted. As long as you're happy, Yeon, that alone is enough for your father. Besides, we were living there more peaceful than ever. That peace didn't last long. Shin Yeon did too join the full-scale war against the Manhwa sector. If lose even 2 Mach 6 as. For the chump page board to react this much, then surely there must be something over there. Familiar sword wind of energy. Struggling with naming clan techniques. Yeon were the one fighting the 12 Demon soldiers. That fierce fighting spirit of yours had never seen it before. The moment saw. It felt like time had stopped. Don't know what brought it on or what gives such burning resolve qualms. But seeing blossom into someone who surpassed even your father as fellow martial artist, how could not be proud? See, told you didn't need to step in. True. But that girl's skills are incredible. Each of her slashes is sharp and chilling. Of course, man. Sister Yeon is always the best. Wait. Hush, a little brat, you're becoming more and more fun to fight, gang. And such razor sharp sword. Looks like there's someone decent the martial world after Ali. But who says war is all about swords? Let's see if your fists are as good as your slashes, and let's give it. Strike, is there even need to go that far? With your level, little slap should wake up. Honor little such mouth on you, huh? Alright then, let's see Nicha avoid mom. What real beating feels like. Hey, you aren't too full of rage and strength. Every martial art begins with relaxed muscles. Throwing nothing but brute punches just proves you're not as clear signer. Broke the momentum of your palm strike. Normally big telegraphed moves like that are easy to counter. But masters deliberate big move demons. I am tricked to draw out your guardy. That last strike told me I'll need to know your martial arts are even weaker than expected. Your swordplay and your fists both are disappointing. Then how to explain all that blood on your body? Isn't that bit too telling? Stop resisting and surrender already. Even if you've joined hands with the immortals, the whole martial world will still be dyed red under the great master's mech. But your martial skills did amuse me bit ploy, so if surrender now personally make subordinate. He's calling victory already. We haven't even started the real operation yet. Rooting out of the martial world. Did really think Murim would be so sloppy about it. Lured us to your base trying to stall the alliance as long as possible to create chaos and lead us to self-destruction. But overlooked one thing: we have the king of the mountain on sight and sound. Will fall. Honor well. What steep cliff this is, just as the rumors said, truly rugged terrain. Still it feels great to climb mountain again. Let's ride this momentum and drive the demonic sect of Mamastura. Teaser. So down just little, yeah, not just me, but all the 12 demon generals were still not used to this mountain terrain. It's tough. Hands and feet are numb. Shakena. Stop whining, laugh for the great green forest climbing. This is child play. Don't tell me you've learned nothing from the last hell training, no way. Even teacher the age of 70 is this energetic, and lot aren't even 40 yet. And still look this weak pathetic. Whoever arrives last from now on will face hell tougher than the last training. So finish this. Only 1/4 hour until operation time. We had clearly agreed with the allied forces to arrive the main temple of the Manmyeon cult noon. The plan is to join them and attack the Manmyeon cult from the rear. But the main temple will surely be heavily guarded. The cult leader and the baked demon generals, thanks to the divine relics, would at least fight on even ground. That the biggest problem is the awakening of the baked demon generals. Each of their awakenings brings forth unique natural disasters, so those without divine relics may lose their lives. We've arrived earlier than expected. Alright, let's scout the surroundings first. Shrine for worshipping God. Would shrine be placed like this? Strange garden that doesn't match this rugged mountainous terrain. Could this be the Manmyeon cult leader's sanctuary? If so, that would make some sense. As expected, there's more than one suspicious thing about this place. Is there a child place like this? Don't tell me those Manmyeon bastards. They're planning to send even this young child into battle. They're even more insane than thought of Oak. Just what are they planning to do to this little girl? Are from the Yuzun cult to work of? Well, seeing as you're here, it seems so. Look young, but you're already part of the Yuzun cult. That place be your main temple. Ezra skins. Come its relief, you'll have to spend less time idling away. Our McMaster, everyone from the Green Forest has completed climbing. If we move to the east now, what the kiosk? Akai what kino of Killaninton? Illa? Leave. All of you leave his place. Ezra's can some cook. Her ability to hide. Her presence along with martial arts skills. And spirit that doesn't suit her appearance. She must be Grand Demon General. Well, since the Yuzun cult is predicament Ezra's cans, come they defend. Using any means possible. To face her will need magic weapon, however only I have one right now. Is there no choice but to avoid as much friction as possible? I had the Green Forest main patrol, and among clans daughter the future prospects of claim are quite talented. All you're doing with that talent is being foot scrubber for the Yuzun cult. It's shame to see that precious talent rot. I like your spirit. So let me offer you something. Leave the Yuzun cult's cool shadow all. Come to the Great Green Forest and learn true martial arts. Don't regret things belatedly, and take this opportunity while can. This will be your first and last chance to become family to the Green Forest. So choose. Headquarters Yuzun cult main temple. Azra scans come. What's the situation? To begin, I dispatched for Grand Demon Generals around the main temple. The Purim Alliance forces, as expected, are attacking through the eastern. And Hang Sang alone is facing 5 Purim Masters, including Yeon Jeokha. Seeing that the heaven-destroying Demon Lord isn't coxes, all the Green Forest will enter through another path. The Green Forest is like beasts. They will choose secret path rather than straightforward attack. Strengthen the surveillance on the outskirts and prepare thoroughly for ambush. Don't worry, cult leader, we knew that would be the case, which is we expanded our surveillance area, dispatching our Grand Demon Generals, who are very sensitive to presences the outskirts of the main temple. Even if it's the Green Temple, they won't be able to avoid them and invade this place. Yes, since Fenian Sen come headquarters, they are simply mice traps, since they will arrive soon. Even if the Alliance bastards notice, it'll be too late. Ezra scans come, they'll come to realize that they've entered Tiger's Cave themselves. Evilly intuition that. Meanwhile, the Imperial Palace. I don't know what kind of reasoning this is, eh? Whatever your majesty wanted to be offered this one body and embraced it all. But now there nothing more want from me. I changed the fate of who were supposed to die before reaching 20, yet this is how repay favor what shame. Favor, is there truly something you've bestowed upon me? You've made puppet of the royal family your entire life, taking life hostage. But it's pointless now, 8th Imperial Divine Mother. Not now, I should call the Yeon leader. Heavenly Demon King. As expected, all humans have no manners. How dare raise name to your lips so recklessly? Bella. Battle how to that to the Emperor, how impudent, you do not know that what you have just one act of. You've wanted eternal life, until now I haven't taken care of the foundation of the state, the people. However, the people's voice is the voice of God, which is the foundation of power, and give only now realize that, so how could I be called the Emperor? As foolishness moving the imperial forces to attack claim. Damned. Adred Lanskumka will correct perspective now and condemn evil. Yeon cult leader. Have revealed your sins yourself. Repent with your life. Condemn Sayer, that's not even funny anymore. Convirations. Was going to put the Kiangsu under control to appease you, but I never knew that role who were only full of green would reach such enlightenment. Yes, I'll respond to your arrogance trying to stand against me. And show that the ending of those who stand against the Yeon cult. MS. Their morale down, accelerate to fall the Yeon cult, yet there's no Tezoto be afraid any longer. Go. Alliance chamber. They are out of a cross. Sweep them all with no hesitation. Shit. The Imperial forces were supposed to attack the Alliance from behind around now. Ezraskans, come. Is there no news from them? This might mean I have no choice but to use omnipotence, but if I use that, forget the humiliation, I won't be able to receive the Keika. Whole leader's favor anymore. I hear racking your brain. You struggle and here give now. Ezraskans, come. Well, Talisa. Yeah, I won't lodge. Ezraskans come up. I let guard down. Not only oil the con on me, you've also scared me, don't know your place. I should be the one giving up. But I'm not sure things will as please. You cook. Heat fit. Which best start oars? I knew that the Among Clans martial arts were incredible, but I still can't help but be amazed your achievements. Daughter of Among. Ezraskans, come, I apologize, I was late as I was dealing with the monsters. How's your body, is he not scratched? Although if I'd let glad down even a bit more I could lose head. Anyway, to have swept all those monsters short period of time, the new upcoming fighters of the Murim keep surprising me. Spinal damned bitch Kelly, me genius perception didn't sense her presence all. Not I was just focused on facing one of the 10 great masters, senses were dulled. Even if she has magic weapons, there's no way you'll die to young child like her. I wanted to save this for later, but I have Ezraskans come, no choice guy. So I think it's true that nothing be done about age to feel tired from your battle like this. I'd like to ask this of you. Will you kill him with me, of course? Keeper, I never thought I use omnipotence here, yes, he'll play games. Me small fries. Will kindly show how. Ezraskans come. What is that? Landslide, not at what blunt sounds, eh? Wait, that fur. You've seen it somewhere before. Ezraskans come. Talk all loud. I can't be brave, He guy the ones, once interrupting hobby. Not it's bother to even ask all. I just want to eliminate everyone related to this guys. I haven't destroying. Not. Ezraskans come far. I'm possible, heaven destroying demon lord. Lost to girl that. And you. Should kill father. Ezraskans come, I will forgive. You misspoke, need to calm down. Brace yourself, will avenge. I see right through you pretty tricks. Stop being noisy. Ash. Misspoke. Ersh. Lazarus Kanskam Wu. Misspoke are alright times like these we must stay calm. Shit. I'm angry but pawn is right tree. I couldn't even see her attack that bastard. He's stronger than she looks. That child is servant of the leader. Even I wasn't able to witness her attack just now, moreover her art is stronger than that of demonic generals. That bastard. Just to his sherry. Even I up. This appears to be the end Ezra's can scum. I did not believe the rumors until now. But I admit that the power of martial artists is quite formidable. It's truly shocking. But even that will now come to end. Except look. Your death cult leader. I thought we're old who would be easy to manipulate. But I guess our emperor after all. I took the imperial troops too lightly. If I knew there'd be many hell humans here, I would have turned them all into cult members. The imperial troops are the power of the nation, and the order I'm amused that think could manipulate them. You've been played hands until now yet seem to love talking. The emperor are really alright with killing me as Raskan scum. If I die your life will end as well. No matter what I've witnessed so far, die to your plans merely presses down on heart. Atonement. Hell to hell on with y'all poor. Laugh, everything was going perfectly. But the stand emperor does not be sad. I will follow as soon as I uproot all your sins. Azras Kanskum. It's all over, Yuzon leader. I will wipe out the remaining members. That such thing will never occur again. You seem to be gravely mistaken about something. Do you really think insignificant brings like yourselves? It is something to the Yuzon cult leader Velas. What's going on? No matter what you do, the result will the same struggle as you will. Anyway, you are not able to touch their majesty. Struggle all you want. Ezra's Kanskum too. As soon as the majesty finds out, we'll accompany all to hell. Yeon wench, what noisy way to die. It was just her last struggle. Do not worry, your highness. Half of the Alice's elite troops were used to slay this one person ago. But if the real Yuzon cult leader is alive as she says, and if they are stronger than this woman. Martial lord. Yes, your majesty. Said the orthodox and unorthodox sects have united to fight off the cult, right? Yes, we believe they are currently combat right now. Analyze the situation and report back to me quickly. Uizras Gens come. And if the alliance is not doing well, prepare to intervene. Understood. Impossible. ELA. She fought helpless battles until now and overcome life and death several dozens of times, pal. But this aura and unique fear I feel. Chess was on. Izras Kanskum. I told to get out, but nobody is listening. To do all want to die. Shit body just won't move. Alright, that's not bad. I'll feel bad if I just let go. I'll make pay for. Dirty garden. Self was. To body won't move. Should I need to move? Need to do egg. However. What is this? Feeling it's as if I've encountered true predator. How pathetic. Among Yakazras Kanskum need. To move now, move. Peace. Yoagi. Move to. Well, however. The outcome is. Too obvious. Shit body will move. Should I do something now, Ev? Well, all of martial masters are here. I probably don't need to worry. Yeah. But I'm getting bored just watching. Seek Rossi. Ezra's Kanskum, you plan from earlier seems to have failed as well. I don't need to stand anymore, right? Yeah. And show them the power of the green forest. Sean died but the opponent. Don't worry, you'll be back. Wait. Stay safe, John. Ezra's Kanskum. Waited you, Yin John. Yep, I haven't fought someone smaller than me. Well, the last time was when I fought Seek Rossi. You seem strong and scared despite standing way. Must never experienced defeat until now. Of course, ills and that will continue to be the case. Head Eurasians for the fastest releases. Flame cuppies. Flame comics. But. Ow. But. What incredible fight I had. It's so much that I barely follow it with eyes. It. Almost 6 a cynic match, Nazi Flame Comics corn. I can't even guess who'll win. No first glance their skills seem equal, but they're different. What ridiculous skill, who on earth is that? You're strong, what? Too strong, it's a dangerous job. Need to die here. Yell, master, yell. Okay. Look smug after landing blow. Do really think one want to kill me? Don't even dream of it. Flame comics. Yes. The Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Until now, the complete summoning of the Heavenly Inquisition Sword was impossible without immense power, and the help of the 8-beat bell. To think he succeeded summoning small form of it only, losing his internal energy, but it truly is amazing. Flame comics. Do I feel so uneasy? In Duvan. So it seems there will be no from the Imperial Army. Don't care about that. I've forgotten what commanded Mo. Told to keep close eye on the child the sect leader brought lay. But what the child is gone, or actually your right mind. There was no need for me to look after her. I clearly saw her easily subdue the shattering heavens demon lord who launched surprise attack from the cliff. I would believe that she has the martial prowess of 100-headed demonic king, so how could she possibly be defeated anywhere? Don't want to hear it all. This make excuses. What I supposed to say? If the sect leader finds out about this, I shouldn't have entrusted this to someone like the first place. Moonlight Sage, I respect a senior 100-headed demonic king, but I find this kind of treatment difficult to accept. Would have just managed the child yourself the first place. Flame comics. Go on and run your mouth some more, not. It truly wish to die. You'd say the child is on the front line right now. Eyes, damn it. This has become headache. Are certainly strong and dangerous. If we're a little more experienced, I wouldn't have been able to beat you. Can't beat me. Flame comics. She once said those words. But visible power is not everything. I still get chills seeing it. Flame comics coming out. Is his. The legendary Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Oh damn it, McKeefy. Because of the internal injuries I suffered from that bastard, the summoning of the Heavenly Inquisition Sword is too slow. Still, with this one attack, Flame comics, I surely take out that base certain. Can't let you live. Yeah. Mandin kapai in a cat. Shin hat. And limos lose. Meh. Oh damn it, too a. Antianica, the manifestation of the Heavenly Inquisition Sword, is almost complete. This rate I won't be able to hold on. Yeon Jeokha, the trolling dragon estate, you are too dangerous. Now just die. Flame comics. Can cook off what power? As but have been fighting this kind of person all along. Noontime, be carefully. To see the next generation pillars struggling like this, the 10 greatest masters can't just stand and watch. I agree. Flame comics, after all this fight was war of the martial world. Say, Yenny come, these are ardent base starts. Don't interfere. That base star must kill him. All who interfere with me, come Flame comics. Will kill them all. Missouri that. What kino of monster? Even depend in order. Meow But Hama, wait. What is this overwhelming fear? Flame comics, come, what on earth is that child is? Everyone get back. Abigail, calm down please. Ok. Release your angel. Must calm down, must not reveal your power yet. Moonlight Sage finally showed Flame comics, calm. I've been waiting for this day, Mom. Stole everything from me, bitch. He returned from hell thinking only of revenge. Encore. What the murder-out energies are opting from the cracks the earth look. They're gradually disappearing. Could it be that the moonlight sage calmed the child's rampage? I want to rest little. Please do not worry, I will escort you. Flame Comics, come. As expected, you're quick to assess the situation, Sword King. Maeston, martial artist of your caliber ago, wouldn't ruin things because of personal feelings. Let's end things here for today, Ray. Wouldn't that be the best course of action for both of us? Damn it, I want to strike that bitch down right now, but most of the Allied forces have suffered serious injuries at Captivity. Manning to continue the subjugation of the Dark Spectral sector further. I'll take that as your agreement. He'll see next time, Sword King. Damn it, Flame Comics, everyone withdraw war. Day of the war between the Martial Alliance and the Dark Spectral sector. The battle closed that it was difficult to gauge who had the upper hands. But the Allied forces clearly looked crestfallen, as if they had suffered crushing defeat. With the situation temporarily settled, a main base entrance the guard post up. Flame Comics. But since entering the martial world, Yeon had never been defeated. But today, Flame Comics, he tasted the bitter sting of defeat for the first time in his life. The pain felt like 1,000 cuts tearing through his chest. Main back dark to Kade Klotse. On an old main temple agate come. Moonlight Sage. I too have been with the Dark Spectral sect for a long time, I didn't know there was being stronger than the sect leader. How is it that only knew that fact, and what is the identity of that girl I have mountain of? I will give one last chance to confess. If throw away this opportunity, to even the 100-headed demonic kings will no longer side with you. Flame Comics, come stupid fools. Why, if the day ever comes when witness that person's existence and power first hands. Flame Comics. It will be the final day, and the end of all things. I truly had no clue. To think where the heavenly damn King Isle Diesel is. So please, I beg you, give me another chance, souls. Must bear to keep looking someone who has injured me once. Welky. I'm gory, I foxholo, been more careful Ezra scans come between van. Point back out like this damn you don't understand the situation. You've served the uncalled various ways the past 10 years, couldn't just leave now witnessing the great heavenly demon king for the first time, and having made mistake. I am that tube. I had your chance anyway. This isn't what promise. Thought we're quite smart too. To think we're fool, who couldn't take hint. I'm sorry, leader R. Azra scans come, we have plenty replacements, he'll take care of everything. How much longer must I wait? It's almost 100 years now, couldn't keep the promise 20 years ago, how much longer must endure this? Now he'll fail again, go. Now have no choice. Make mouse. That Yeon Jeokha is dangerous, we need to kill him now. Azra scans come. Definitely cue that I kill him. Therefore quell oil head. But believe one last time, need to kill him. That guy's I heard me. If I thought leader had overwhelming victory, but that guy managed to harm him. Yeon Jeokha Ezra Skanskum. I know the martial arts of the wrong men are as dangerous to us, but even Yeon burying wouldn't have stood chance against the cult leader. I see now leader is nervous. I really don't have any time now then. I have no choice, but to get through things headlong. Evilly but net. Ezra Skanskum. I see either the blood of the Amon clan indeed. To think Yeon has grown to point where she evenly matches her father, it's truly amazing as a. To this indeed may be the time. I pass on the title of Sword King on to you. My father Ezra Skanskum, I still have ways to. I'm not where I consider myself to be helpful to John. I still feel lacking. They were strong. I've never faced someone that's strong like their dower. And prowess wags, all overwhelmingly greater than mine. And that power. Azra's cans come, if I'm correct, then the child must be the Yuzon cult slayer. Order to defeat the cult leader and the demonic generals, I must fully master the power of the Heavenly Escape Sword. The Heavenly Escape Sword expends too much power, barely hold on using the Heavenly Kai from the 8-beat bell. This rate I won't be able to face the cult leader. Now hold on thinking. Back Ezra Skanskum, the Heavenly Lady's sword was always filled with Heavenly Kai. That means Yin. The Heavenly Inquisitive Sword technique's original form is heavenly. The reason no Heavenly Kai hasn't existed sword until now, kids, is because I was unaware of this fact. As I've come to master the Heavenly Escape Sword Ezra Skanskum, I now better understand what Heavenly Kai is. It is not only because of treasures or the 8-beat bell that I am able to use such power. The Heavenly Inquisition Sword must be related to using Heavenly Kai. Up sword continue to become stronger. Durations for the fastest releases. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened unlike any before gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, orca and endless war. Through it march armies bred for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard man and forge the legendary weapon out of their cores. Tame the beasts and evolve them. Play the game demonic skins or and discover the world of Vera. Because do keep working on mantras even though it's hard. Please, if light were considered donating here demonic skins or. It has been 3 since the truce between the famous cult and the martial world was established. Celestial demon king signs of anxiety crew more severe. Moonlight immortals impatient also reached its peak. It was a precarious situation that could explode any moment. Moonlight immortal had thoroughly controlled even the slightest provocation. 2. Heavenly Inquisition Sword Translator Staff Proofreader Staff Editor Staff Drawer Staff Typesetter Staff Quality Checker Slayer. We're recruiting paid Discord. Help us with donations. Demonic scans for Gonaivian and Heiki. But they had long since devoured the wick. The crisis had already begun. Suffagulls. Lady Divine Mother, please calm down. This is the sanctum too. Please quell your anger. Damned if it's no use, she's already shut her ears. You said would handle it. You clearly said that. Would soon get rid of them, niece says. Won't endure this anymore. Kill them right now. Forgive us, we the white-headed demon army are doing utmost, but we still require more preparation. 3 whole days have already passed. How longer do you expect me to wait? Enough, won't trust anyone anymore. If step myself, everything will end immediately. We'll destroy the martial world right now. Must and Lady Divine Mother, that is the one thing that absolutely cannot happen. If you use that power now, calamity even worse than that day will occur. So please just wait little longer. We'll finish everything tomorrow. Divine Mother, please. Chronics and tomorrow who? I understand. As she calmed down. Your incompetence. Told to finish a pig now. In make myself clear. So next go eat. Nah. Her power is running wild. Not we have to stop it. Yeah, Divine Mother, please calm down. No. A power must not grow any further. Anything that emerges from within be stop scans. And we will all be annihilated. Yeah, obedience to Divine Mother's command. We will strike the martial world immediately. Yeah. Easy. Please calm down. But as you go to. It's rampage and this is your last chance. No matter who are, there won't be another after this. Bye-bye. This outburst was truly dangerous. Had we been even slightly slower, irreversible catastrophe would surely have occurred. Nothing that comes out from here be controlled. Anyone, not even Divine Mother's exception. The next rampage will likely be unstoppable. While Divine Mother regains stability, we must exterminate the martial world completely. Direct confrontation with the martial world is unwise. Why, they will surely swarm together like hives, so we must first force them to scatter. Then face Yeon Jeokha alone, as of now the only one who fight him. But what method should use Yusuke? Moonlight Immortal. They have begun to move. What do plan to do? I'd forgotten since they're such pitiful fools. Silly. Let the subjugation begin. I simply make use of these. Meanwhile, that moment the entrance to the main base. The Alliance captures the famous cult forces who are fleeing after breaking through the encirclement. The interrogation of those forces yields three key pieces of information. First, originally, the famous cult colluded with the Imperial Palace to plot the shadows. Second, but when from the palace was cut off the Fed Demon Army and the Heavenly Demon King attempted to flee. Third, those who discovered this chance chose to betray them in order to preserve their lives. Later, those who confessed the information rules. All took their own lives. They took their own lives. Giving the information so easily to something feels off. They betrayed their comrades to survive. So there must be hidden scheme behind their deaths. If what they said is true, then even if we take over the famous cult's main hall, the meaning of victory will be diminished. If the Heavenly Demon King and the Baked Demon Army cut their losses and flee, the famous cult will surely regain its power again. We must not repeat the mistake of 20 years ago, failing to uproot them completely. We can't pass this tragedy on to the next generation. Reporting large number of Black Darkness troops have been spotted to the north. The famous cult has resumed their offensive. Has begun. Almost died of boredom waiting. Luckily I'm still pissed off so was just about ready to pay them back double. If those bastards are trying to run, then we just catch them. And if they're not, all we push through with the elite experts as originally planned. And as for that white-hair bastard X, I'll take him on out. Thus the Martial Alliance devised new subjugation plan. And the Martial Alliance returned to their outposts immediately, all to organize the elite forces for the final subjugation. Then let's depart now. Hold on. We're supposed to be Redice and demonic faction alliance, right? Doesn't it feel like something's missing? Sure, Grand Patrol take on 100 alone, but it'd be shame to leave out me, the head of the entire agency. Uncle Destructive Demon General. Thought you'd be playing chess with Yamanale, but somehow you're still alive and kicking her. Eve absorbed the spiritual energy of all the mountains the world scratched like this, heals completely after just now. And Tuok have a lot of revenge to take on that woman. What? Alright. Now all the elites have gathered. The famous cult is already rat-trapped. Jar, all that's left is to take their heads. They dare to mess with Martial World. So let's butcher them all. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened unlike any before, gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, Orca and endless war through it march armies bred for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, their itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard men and forge the legendary weapon out of their cores, tame the beasts and evolve them, play the game demonic skins for and discover the world of Vera. Because to keep working on mantras even though it's hard, please if like work consider donating here. Demonic skins or Heavenly Inquisition Sword. Translator, staff proofreader, staff editor, head staff drawer, staff typesetter, staff quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting paid Discord. Help us with donations. Demonic scans for Gojen and Altate. So quiet all. With this tangled terrain and pitch black darkness, it feels like we've stepped into traps that the demonic cult made. Normally it would be loud with the sound of insects, but it's eerily quiet. This feels like trap waiting for its prey. Still we must break through. If their power spreads through Pyram, the damage will be beyond control. What they call transcendent awakening brings indiscriminate destruction the moment they transform. So us stepping to stop them first is the only answer. And if the intel is correct, we may get chance to eliminate the Baked Demon General. You're right, that's we're infiltrating under the cover of night. We know nothing of their forces or capabilities. Night assault is best chance victory. That's plan to leave behind. Raishi, Elias Alar trying to stop me is useless. I'm going to fight too. Raishi, your injury from that woman still hasn't healed. Can't lose another member of Nokia. You're not fully recovered either, father. You're always saying you're fine while neglecting your own body quickly. I'm the leader of the unorthodox sect, of course have to fight seriously. Do the 10 martial masters have 9 lives or something? Don't understand that I'm joining because I'm worried about you. And if only hide behind for protection, how could ever call myself Collins here? They'll follow no matter what, even to avenge the 12 demon generals, so don't stop me. She really is daughter, no doubt about it. She's got one hell of temper just like me. Master, is that place? Yeah, demonic. That's the main hall of the demonic cult. They were waiting for us too. Fine, we'll accept their invitation. All everyone be on guard. We don't know what traps might be here, so keep 10-step distance from one another. Look. So dark can't see anything Valdes. The walls are covered demonic tomes, sinister energy lingers, but don't sense the baked demon general's presence all ball. Even the divine treasures are silent, but normally the spiritual energy would react it. Did they really abandon the hall and flee, or is this just a calm before the storm? There's definitely something fishy going on. What torches? The main hall's doors. Damn it. It's ambush. Regroup immediately. Walk. We don't know where they'll come from, or how many of them there are. So pair twos all. And prepare for their attack. Greetings, warriors of Murim. Before we begin, must say I'm truly impressed you've pushed us this far. La truly deserve to be called Murim's golden generation. It's nothing short of astounding too. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Ain Cheonzem of the Baked Demon Generals. Ain Cheonzem. Never heard of you, Weo. Thought something was off from the entrance. Don't emit any aura, all you're like corpse. Must ask just case. How are planning to take us all on yourself? Of course not. Simply wish to enjoy a little game with all the demonic cult in Muriel. We've prepared the perfect battlefield to adorn clash. And it's called to. This is extermination battle. The rules are very simple. From now on we'll each be sent to location I've designated, and there you'll fight the baked demon army and counter I'll write a thought. If win the battle you'll be able to immediately move to another battlefield for support. But unfortunately this rule also applies to the baked demon army only. So absolutely must win your fight, right skin? Well then let the game begin. Sure like to run your mouth, huh? So to summarize one word, just want us to have nice flashy sword dance, don't you ix? That's exactly what was hoping for. That way be sure to kill all. So shut your mouth and come me. I'll take on. Our Yeon Jeokha. Your confidence is just as the rumors say. Very well, let's begin immediately. I've prepared opponents think you'll enjoy. Hope you'll be satisfied. Size. Not that have any hope left, even so I'm little excited. Final chapter. Wish good luck battle. Sonics. Had feeling this would happen. But to actually be left all alone, not perhaps this is for the best. Fuel with is more than enough for me alone. 8 demon armies hang sangria. Elaine, I've been waiting for to show up. Monixes. This time let's settle it once and for all. Just to be clear, haven't been thrown onto some deserted island or anything. Let's call it little consideration on part for the ladies. See, just vile. Ordinary dark room. The reason chose is simple, because you're the most beautiful. And oh, very gently play. Damn pervert, quit creeping me out and coming already. What is this place? Okara, conserve your inner energy as much as possible. Ooh. You're the only one who faced that white-haired girl. Leave this battle to me. We meet again, Sword King does. Had your wounds from before healed completely? Voice, Wolf. It looks like you fully recovered. Facing like this reminds me of. We years 8 back, then we're with that Yeon Jane guy too. This point almost feels like I'm reuniting with old comrade. What do you think? Shut up, keep flapping your tongue and he'll cut it off. Fighting the Sword King won't be hard, but that one definitely looks dangerous. His martial arts have grown much stronger just few days. Yeon Jeokha. His martial prowess now has reached the realm beyond the heavens. We absolutely cannot let him meet the cult leader. What now, Sword King? Don't tell me Voyington to face me alone. Even now still see the moment killed wife clear as day. Omunix slate. That day made vow that I'd stake everything to kill you. You'd better be prepared. I'll show clearly. They call me the Sword King Ministry. Oh, here a dangerous gate has opened, unlike any before gate to grant them. Brutal world ruled goblins, orc at an endless war through it march armies bred for conquest, their eyes fixed on green lands. If this gate is not sealed, Vera itself will fall. Random hunt the royal lizard men and forge the legendary weapon out of their cores, tame the beasts and evolve them, play the game demonic skin sword, and discover the world of Vera. Because to keep working on mantras even though it's hard, please if like work consider donating your demonic skin sword. Feel the aftermath of the sword clash, even hear monastic. The murderous aura on the tip of the sword is gradually pressing down on the moonlight hermit. Heavenly Inquisition Sword translator, staff proofreader, staff editor, head staff drawer, staff typesetter, staff quality checker, slayer. We are recruiting, pay Discord, help us with donations, Xawi and Innington. You remember the day annihilated the naming clan. Because of your and Muzen Saku's atrocities, wife and all sect members lost their lives, Moriscos. For the sake of those who passed before me. Moonlight Hermit Alindis. First connection with myself. Amada. You're certainly different from before to achieve this much such short time, used the kin. Also the title Sword King wasn't just for show. However, look. It means nothing before me. I'll manage to block that. You're more skilled than thought. So fast if you make one wrong move it'll be cut, but seems can dodge everything. Ash. Those who raise their blade against the cult of fame have been slain no matter the era. However lot too will meet your end here today. That is can't be. The Sword King is being beaten. Is it already over? I'd love to enjoy this little game bit longer, but unfortunately we're short on time. This ends now. Farewell. Naming by Ok. Amethyst will do have to step in. No way. I energy the white-haired girl's energy from before. So we're hiding there. Go alright, I'll end this right now. Wait, damn it. What are doing, Yeon Jeokha? Was I are hesitating? A Sword King and the others are buying us time. Don't let their sacrifice be vain. Have to move. But if leave the spot, the Sword King will surely leave this place. Me scan. Think about the goal of this mission while we're dealing with the Baked Demon army. We're in supposed to eliminate the Heaven Demon King John. But if you go after the Heavenly Demon King, you'll don't worry about me, one of the 10 masters of the world and the Sword King of the. Even if it costs me life, we'll stop that bastard no matter what. Now Yeon Jeokha. Defeat the Heavenly Demon. Please, must steal. How arrogant. Dare turn your back on me. Think I'll let crawling back to join Daishe. A accent lady. Don't look back, Yeon Jeokha. Our Sword King will hold off Wolf Sanja. Everyone has accepted death to defeat the Heavenly Demon King. Comrades are all doing their best, their own fights. So can't afford to hesitate. So focused target is the cult leader of fame, the Heavenly Demon King. Trust your comrades and push forward. Wolf Sanja. Your opponent. Is son of a. No way he took blow and still moves this fast. Definitely landed fatal hit block. How he still move like that too. Don't tell me is that the final blaze of someone ready to. This bastard and that bastard all keep getting way. Concise. A fine then, if dying is what wish for so badly, I'll gladly grant it. I. Sword King naming by Ok. Tear your limbs apart. Even knowing he'd be pierced, he still didn't let go of his sword to the end. That's truly admirable sense of duty. Acknowledge it, Gust. Sword King are strong. But before this supernatural power of the cult of fame, you're still just powerless. Farewell, hero who once ruled Aristide. Say watch the fall of the martial world from the afterlife with the Crescent Moon swordsman. Ian, but at your next. The Sword King was ex-client. All this will surely be game they'll never forget come Flame Comics. However, I will face this battle seriously. That martial art will be great threat to the Divine Mother. Kneel or so for the great cause of the Dark Spectral sect. Hand over your neck willingly. She's fast. This bastard's level is different from the other 100-headed demonic kings. Yeon, but you were did your previous confidence. How long are you going to keep running away like in love? I come flame comic see. Major no or damned if I deal with her half-heartedly I could suffer a major blow. As long as we 100-headed demonic kings are guarding this place, it would be best to abandon any thought of oppose the sect leader. Is there no other choice, huh? I'm good was. Give what want roll. Mini horror. Flame comics. What the? In noontime. Mimi Nakamek. Flame comics Uvain police. Alien lot. That bitch was definitely taken away Bang Cheong Sam. Banchi. Or don't tell me he was defeated. Yeon go to the 1,000-headed demonic king immediately. They'll handle this place what, see? Not noon. Candid dog face the moonlight sage alone but a hurry flame comics. Oh now. How dare utter such nonsense, while standing right before me Maylin. You think I'll let bastards leave so easily? Sword King it just couldn't even defeat the moonlight sage. So for Yeon Noon to face Herge. But hey. Only in the 1,000-headed demonic king flame comics. Trust me. And go now much your. I understand please. Be careful flame comics. How foolish step aside right now. How dare someone like Bloodpath what do even know do truly want to witness the end of the world. Yes I'm very curious mangy. Or about the true end of the dark spectral sect I mean. How foolish if the divine mother impeaches no one this world stop her not I believe no matter what it takes. Absolutely flame comics and all Yen but I will stop allow. Yeah if it's no use talking to I have no choice. But to quickly clear this area and go to the divine mother. I will face with all power since this is the result shows. Do not loathe me even if fall to hell Madeline. The barrier might be we can do to the sect leader's rampage. But it should be absolutely imposed be to break through with martial arts alone. Is it perhaps because she is descendant of the Hanging clan or is it thanks to the divine key of the evil repelling sword? What are you doing? How dare toilet your attention wander while right front of you do have that time to spare cook. Will definitely kill roll, and you alone flame comics, come go. Don't give now or no match for me perhaps if fought tandem with the Hanging clan's daughter, but now even she is gone took. Majum Gore can't even inflict slight scratch on me, when I haven't used transcendence, what weakling like possibly do good woke. Son of bitch you how dare underestimate person. But it's true that both stamina and martial arts are nearly depleted. I wanted to somehow overcome this with own strength. But this is not the time to be picky. See flame comics. A place must now reach is the end of the true art of the Dark Heaven era. When reach the end of the form push the true art of the Dark Heaven era to its limit. But this power is difficult for even me to properly control. Mature furthermore it consumes the user's life force yes. Meaning it's not power use, whenever want I don't particularly want to learn power that consumes life. Of course your father hopes will never have to use this power your entire life in K. So even if master it consider it taboo, but living the martial world means that desperate moment will inevitably. Funny dip if you have belief and comrades, you must protect even the cost of your life. In flame comics this will remain your side and become your final. With the resolve to risk one's life and Camcor. If I didn't have that I wouldn't have entered this war the first place so remember. This is state that only your father and I have reached. The raging anger of the bandit union burning through your entire body as medium. Recall that form and ignite your conviction. Flame comics. That power is asked, what I was relying on to endure didn't you? Man and or I will show right now. Pride won't allow me to simply be defeated pawn of the dark spectral sect. So I'm coming seriously. To escape well if. Al flame comics the impossible. Many more than a way. Push the power of transcendence to its limit. But what on earth is that? Monstrous power damn it. Damn it can't I. Flame comics come many yours. Renew this base start all. On Flame Comics for faster updates. True art of the Dark Heaven era. To think it possessed this much power. Yes, must be shocked, is it not similar to your transcendence? This power too was built upon the blood of the fallen. Impossible. Flame Comics. There's no way mere martial art could surpass the power of transcendence. This power eats away one's life force. However, to punish wretch like who defile the name of the bandit union. To this level of resolve is small price to pay. Surely haven't forgotten it. And 'tis to all. The fact that the absolute ruler of the Chaos sect and the incarnation of Fear Boy is none other than me. Flame Comics come. There shall be no. But I can't move at all. I don't even wish to call wretch like former disciple. Damn it, this can't be 100-headed demonic king like me is dying 100-headed demonic king. Check Tunjion. Oh. Don't make me laugh, don't dare make me laugh. With this ill-fated connection ends cannot die pointlessly. Become Flame Comics. AQA. Flame Comics. Look, now that I'm old, even controlling this power is difficult. Keep 10 years ago this level of exertion was nothing. Truly age is sorrowful thing. Whereas rise of up. Flame Comics, I mustn't collapse, yeah. As quickly as possible, I have to get to Rossi. Heaven Egmo. Yeah. What is that purple aura? Her movements are like completely different person. Flame Comics income. This power is dangerous. Where did that confidence from a moment ago go? Finally starting to look a bit formidable. You better stay sharp, Flame Comics. Because I've no intention of dragging this fight out. Cook, what brute strength. Furthermore, it's erratic. That it's becoming hard to track with eyes. It's as if singing wild beast. Keep Flame Comics. Is she trying to say she wasn't brought along just act decoration? K. I will acknowledge it. That power of yours, yes. Now things are finally getting interesting. Flame Comics, since you've drawn out Ahinel and Excel. Hope this won't end boring whale. I didn't expect this to quite intriguing. Not only has your martial power grown Duva, 2 durability has hardened as well. Flame Comics. Keep it feels as though reason is about to snap if I draw out the power of the true art of the Dark Heaven or any further. I won't be able to maintain sanity. You'll likely rampage until all life force is spent back. But if I fear death, I won't be able to defeat the opponent before me. So burn, seek Rossi. Flame Comics. Said hate boring things, father, I apologize. Fine, I give real heart-pounding experience. It looks like this is as far as I go. Dark Heaven or a true spirit. Let's have some fun. This feeling. The barrier is cracking. Flame Comics. The Divine Mother's anger is becoming even more intense. I better hurry. Oh, you're becoming more like Beast the Second Egg. To and oppose the power of transcendence. With power can't even handle yourself. Flame Comics come. The end, the path leads only to deathly. Hey, Flame Comics. And Flame Comics, come. Oh. Flame Comics from Bangkok. Hathy A Bay. Flame Comics. You made it here, the end, Yan. Vada Flame Comics. This is the start of the second round, so of bitch on Flame Comics for faster updates. In John. The count finishes last time today. Let's end this for good. Of course, that's it. Came all this way. What I. With the monsters is fusing rug get her. Yeah, fine, if all come once that's better for me. What is that martial art? He's cutting down monsters instant. He really is dangerous, this won't do. Need finish this quickly. What is that? The monsters. They're multiplying. Geld. More. Damn it, There's no end to them. This rate won't even reach the sack leader to man. Seriously, guns loot. My 5 heaven sword get third form. Wild heaven for a strain punch and sock. Arrogant. He chin do demon king. It being human. This is annoying. Is cockroach that just won't keep ruining mood. Give lost interest, I crush until nothing pimiento. Oats. Gold. Basis. The vision saw when killed 10-headed demon soldier before. Back then didn't know what it asked. Can feel it clearly now, the same sense of dread as then. Thinking about that form becoming complete, it's a bit terrifying you. Before that happens as O2. They'll tear out of that grotesque form. The sect leaders will soon be fulfilled. Black Shadow Unit crush the entire martial world. Do not retreat Oro. Trust the 9 heavens sword and advanced. But the 10 great masters of the world have been any faced this kind of monster before as they killed the monsters and raised morale. The entire martial world smoking's one and pushing the enemy back. The Iron Sack's defeat is coming clear the moment. What is that flash of? Ali. That is similar. What is this? The monsters are gone, but the Black Shadow Unit is still here. Did it only take the monsters' lives? Yeah. Ender way, this is clearly good news for the allied forces. We have top plus the attack now. It's not over yet. The aliens advanced. While the Black Shadow Unit is necessary, wipe out all remaining enemies. The ones who laugh the end will back. The martial world. We gained the underhand thanks to unexpected turn, but that I face visible shape gives off very ominous feeling. Just what happening right? Ali. Transcendence is disappearing. And it had bad feeling when the barrier suddenly collapsed to thicket even to absorb the baked demon lore. No matter if I's the Divine Mother, this is insane. Hey, what are doing? We're so desperate to kill me. Looks like something went wrong with your transcendency, Kanya says. Now to know word was to obtain this omnipotence cantas like this. Have to stop the dissipation of transcendence matter what. Must be such hurry can't even talk, What shame it was the it do ethnic to kill mentor bad. Arrogant bastard. Whatever. You're going to die soon anyway, no need to waste effort. Hey, seek rise. Won't die easy, death my cans. Well, how dare you to harm daughter K. Our solely Aya. Foolish father. I'll send off the most miserable way. Eye is smooth, yes, well legs are fine. And are to go down the Mount Main immediately. What all of suddenly? Couldn't tell while we were inside Pantheon Pavilion's barrier, but Kelly now say it for sure. The end. The Iron Sack leader has awakened. Time is critically short, can't afford to protect an cured person like anymore. Thither. What about you, fatherless John, facing the Iron Sack leader alone right now? As Collins, chief of the stronghold, can't just stand the end of this war. Morisco's finally seems to be coming into view. What is this? Is that the thundercloud of the Chindu sword? Not. It's different. What the world is can tell instinctively. This situation is bad. Yeon, please stay safe. G. And Jeokha. It units. Damn it, it'll over now. The end of the world has begun. Mine Karaku.